Welcome back to HD Old Coins 51. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of old HD coins, specifically the HD Old Coins 51 collection. These coins hold incredible history, unique designs, and stories from the past that every collector or enthusiast will want to hear. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection journey, this video will explore the hidden details and value of these treasures. So grab a seat and let's uncover the history behind these remarkable coins together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin discoveries. Top 1. The year was 1973. Across the United States, change was in the air, both literally and figuratively. Amidst the backdrop of a post-Vietnam War society and the unfolding Watergate scandal, the everyday lives of Americans carried on, working, dreaming, and exchanging the simple yet enduring symbols of commerce, coins. Among these was a seemingly ordinary piece of currency, the 1973 quarter dollar, a coin that would go on to become a silent witness to history, a relic treasured by collectors for its unique characteristics, scarcity, and story. Let's dive into the world of this fascinating coin, where history and artistry collide. The 1973 USA quarter dollar, also known as the Washington quarter, features a design that pays homage to one of the most iconic figures in American history, George Washington. Originally introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth, this quarter has remained a constant presence in American currency. By the 1970s, however, the design had been in circulation for over 4 decades, yet it continued to captivate the public with its timeless elegance. The obverse side of the 1973 quarter bears the dignified profile of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. His intent was clear: to portray the first president with both strength and humility, an image that resonated deeply with the American spirit. Surrounding his portrait, the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" stand as testaments to the nation's core values. Below the bust, the year 1973 is etched, a simple marker of its origin, yet a crucial detail for collectors. On the reverse side, the intricate depiction of an eagle, wings spread and perched on a bundle of arrows, represents vigilance and readiness. This imagery, coupled with the olive branches clutched by the eagle, communicates a message of peace maintained through strength, a sentiment particularly poignant in the early 1970s. Above the eagle, the words "United States of America" arc gracefully, while the denomination, quarter dollar, anchors the design below. But what makes the 1973 quarter truly stand out among its peers? While millions were minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, the story lies not just in numbers but in nuances. Coins from this year were struck with precision but minor variations, such as differences in the mint marks, the sharpness of details, and even occasional errors, have made certain examples incredibly valuable to collectors. Consider the minting process itself. Each 1973 quarter began as a blank planchet, carefully inspected before entering the coining presses. The presses, operating with immense force, struck each blank with dies engraved with the coin's design. The result was a metallic masterpiece composed of a copper-nickel-clad layer surrounding a pure copper core, a composition both durable and aesthetically pleasing. For collectors, the appeal of the 1973 quarter lies in its details. Coins with pristine surfaces, free from scratches or wear, are highly sought after. Those graded by professional agencies, especially in mint state condition, fetch premium prices at auctions and among numismatists. Even more intriguing are the rare anomalies, double dies, off-center strikes, and other mint errors that transform a common quarter into a collector's dream. As we continue exploring the 1973 quarter, we'll uncover its journey through American pockets and tills, the cultural context of its era, and the thriving world of numismatic enthusiasm it inspires today. From its initial role as everyday currency to its elevation as a prized collectible, this coin's story is one of resilience, artistry, and hidden value. Stay tuned as we unravel the layers of this unassuming yet extraordinary piece of American history. Top 2. The 1977 USA quarter dollar is a coin that carries within it the echoes of a nation's journey. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of everyday currency. a simple quarter used to buy a soda, pay a toll, or make change. But for collectors and history enthusiasts, this coin is much more than that. It's a snapshot of its time, a piece of history that offers a tangible connection to an era defined by resilience, innovation, and transformation. The 1977 quarter, like all quarters minted in this period, features the iconic design of George Washington on its obverse. This design, created by the renowned sculptor John Flanagan, first appeared in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. By 1977, the design had become a mainstay of American coinage, a familiar sight in the pockets and purses of millions. Washington's profile, dignified and resolute, is accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the year 1977 prominently displayed below. The reverse of the coin is equally striking. Here, an eagle with outstretched wings perches atop a bundle of arrows, a design that conveys strength, readiness, and the enduring pursuit of peace. This imagery is further enhanced by the olive branches held by the eagle, a nod to America's commitment to harmony amidst its strength. The words "United States of America" curve gracefully above the eagle, while "quarter dollar" anchors the composition below. To understand the significance of the 1977 quarter, one must consider the historical context in which it was minted. The 1970s were a transformative period for the United States. The nation was recovering from the tumult of the Vietnam War and grappling with economic challenges such as inflation and unemployment. Amidst these difficulties, there was a sense of determination to move forward, to innovate and build a brighter future. The quarter, a workhorse of American currency, played a small but vital role in the day-to-day lives of citizens during this era. The minting of the 1977 quarter took place at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced its own version of the coin, distinguished by the presence or absence of a mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia bear no mark, while those from Denver feature a small D to the right of Washington's neck. San Francisco coins, primarily struck as proof coins for collectors, are marked with an S. The minting process itself was a marvel of precision and efficiency. Each quarter began as a blank planchet, composed of a copper core sandwiched between layers of copper-nickel alloy. These planchets were fed into high-pressure coining presses, where dies struck them with immense force, imprinting the design. The result was a coin that was not only durable but also visually appealing, with a gleaming surface that caught the light. For collectors, the 1977 quarter holds a special allure. While billions were minted, not all coins are created equal. Those in pristine condition, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration, are particularly prized. Coins graded by professional agencies, especially those in mint state condition, often command higher prices in the numismatic market. Additionally, the discovery of mint errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, has added to the coin's appeal, turning otherwise ordinary specimens into rare and valuable finds. The appeal of the 1977 quarter is not limited to its physical attributes. It is also a symbol of the era in which it was created, a tangible link to the hopes and challenges of 1970s America. For many, collecting coins like this one is a way to connect with history, to hold in their hands a piece of the past that tells a story of perseverance and progress. As we delve deeper into the story of the 1977 quarter, we'll explore the nuances of its design, the intricacies of its production, and the cultural and historical significance that makes it a cherished collectible today. Through its journey from the mint to the hands of collectors, this coin has become much more than a simple piece of currency. It is a testament to the artistry, innovation, and enduring spirit of a nation. Stay with us as we uncover the hidden stories and fascinating details of the 1977 USA quarter dollar. Top 3. The 1983 USA quarter dollar is a coin with a story that bridges the everyday lives of Americans and the fascinating world of numismatics. At first glance, it might appear as an ordinary piece of pocket change, but for collectors and history enthusiasts, it is a symbol of its time. A year marked by economic recovery, cultural milestones, and a renewed sense of optimism in the United States. This coin holds a unique place in the hearts of many, not just for its design, but also for its rarity and value in today's numismatic market. On the obverse, we see the iconic profile of George Washington, a design that has graced the quarter since 1932. Sculptor John Flanagan's work portrays Washington with a look of quiet strength, a fitting tribute to the father of the nation. Surrounding his image are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year 1983. This year is significant for reasons that extend beyond the coin's design, as we'll uncover throughout its story. Flipping the coin reveals the reverse design, where an eagle with outstretched wings perches confidently on a bundle of arrows. This imagery, coupled with olive branches below, represents both the strength and peaceful aspirations of the United States. Above the eagle, the words "United States of America" curve elegantly, while the denomination quarter dollar completes the composition at the bottom. What sets the 1983 quarter apart is not immediately visible, but lies in its minting history and the context of its era. Minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the 1983 quarter does not have a counterpart in collector sets or uncirculated rolls. This lack of availability in pristine condition resulted from a decision by the U.S. Mint to not release official mint sets in 1982 and 1983 due to budgetary constraints. Consequently, the 1983 quarter is often found only in circulated condition, making high-quality examples particularly rare and valuable. The coin's composition is a blend of copper and nickel, a durable alloy chosen for its ability to withstand the rigors of daily use. Each blank planchet was carefully inspected before being struck by high-pressure coining presses. The precision of this process ensured that most coins left the mint with sharp details, though the passage of time has worn down many of these features on circulating specimens. For collectors, the 1983 quarter is a treasure with a story. While billions were produced, 617 million in Philadelphia and 617.8 million in Denver, finding one in near-perfect condition is a challenge. Coins graded as mint state by professional grading services are particularly prized, with prices often reaching impressive heights at auctions and private sales. Even more intriguing are examples with minting errors, such as double dyes, misaligned strikes, or off-center impressions, which can fetch significant premiums due to their rarity and uniqueness. The cultural context of 1983 adds depth to the coin story. This was a year of economic recovery in the United States, with growing confidence in the country's future. Technological advancements were reshaping industries, and pop culture icons were capturing the imaginations of people across the nation. The 1983 quarter, exchanged countless times in the hands of everyday Americans, became a silent witness to these moments, a small yet enduring piece of the fabric of American life. Today, the 1983 quarter holds a special allure for both seasoned numismatists and casual coin enthusiasts. It represents not just a denomination of currency, but a snapshot of a particular moment in history. Collecting such coins is a way to preserve these stories, to hold in one's hand a tangible connection to the past. As we continue to explore the 1983 quarter, we'll uncover more about its journey, from its production at the mint to its role in the numismatic world today. We'll delve into the fascinating details that make it such a cherished piece for collectors, from its design elements to its historical and cultural significance. Stay with us as we reveal the hidden value and enduring legacy of the 1983 USA quarter dollar. Top 4. Imagine holding a 1996 USA quarter dollar in your hand, a small but enduring artifact of a year that now feels like a distant chapter in history. The year was a blend of rapid technological advancements and cultural shifts. Bill Clinton was the president, the internet was beginning to revolutionize the way we lived, and the world was embracing the final years of the 20th century. Amidst all these changes, a simple coin, produced in the millions, quietly made its way into the pockets of millions of Americans. Yet, beneath its ordinary appearance lies a story worth exploring. The 1996 quarter belongs to the Washington Quarter series, a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1932. Its design, featuring the dignified profile of George Washington on the obverse and a heraldic eagle on the reverse, remained consistent for decades. But every year of this series carries unique details that make it distinct, and 1996 is no exception. From the glint of its metal to the subtle variations in its strike, this coin tells its own tale. To understand the significance of the 1996 quarter, we must delve into its production. That year, the United States Mint produced quarters at two primary facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, marked by a small P mint mark, and the Denver Mint, distinguished by a D. These mint marks are a collector's first clue to a coin's origins and a reminder of the sprawling network of facilities responsible for producing America's money. The Philadelphia Mint, with its long and storied history, churned out 925,040,000 quarters in 1996. Meanwhile, the Denver Mint contributed 906,868,000 to the total. Together, they produced over 1.8 billion quarters, a staggering figure that reflects the vast scale of the U.S. economy and the essential role these coins played in daily transactions. But not all quarters are created equal. Collectors often seek coins with sharp details, free of wear and damage. For the 1996 quarter, finding such examples can be a challenge. Circulated coins bear the scars of their journey: scratches, nicks, and a dulling of their once brilliant luster. Yet, for those willing to hunt, uncirculated specimens and proof versions, struck with extraordinary care for collectors, offer a glimpse of the coin's original glory. Proof quarters, in particular, are treasures of craftsmanship. Produced at the San Francisco Mint, these coins feature a mirror-like finish and razor-sharp details. While most 1996 quarters were minted for circulation, the proof versions were specially made for collectors, encased in protective packaging to preserve their pristine condition. The S mint mark on these coins is a mark of their elevated status in the numismatic world. Beyond their physical characteristics, 1996 quarters carry a piece of history. They circulated during a year when the United States was navigating a complex era of growth and change. From advancements in technology to pivotal moments in politics and culture, these coins were silent witnesses to the events that shaped the nation. Holding one in your hand is like holding a tangible piece of 1996, a connection to the people, places, and stories of that time. As with all coins, rarity and condition play a significant role in determining a 1996 quarter's value. While most examples remain close to their face value, high-grade specimens certified by professional grading services can command a premium. For collectors, the hunt for these coins is more than a pursuit of profit. It's a journey into the past, a way to preserve and celebrate history. Top 5. The year was 1997, a time when the world was caught in the midst of rapid changes and technological advancements. It was a time of cultural shifts, of internet exploration, and of navigating the dawn of the digital age. The world was still savoring the tail end of the 20th century, a period defined by political shifts, economic changes, and global movements that shaped the world for years to come. Amidst all this, in the bustling halls of the U.S. Mint, a small but significant piece of history was being produced: the 1997 quarter dollar. At first glance, a 1997 quarter may seem like a simple coin, a small, metallic object that would have easily passed through the hands of countless Americans during that year. But like every coin, it has a story to tell, a legacy that extends beyond its mere metal content. The 1997 quarter is far more than just pocket change. It's a glimpse into a crucial year in American history, a period that blends tradition with the promise of a new century. In 1997, the United States Mint continued producing the Washington quarter, which had been in circulation since 1932. The design of this coin, featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, had remained relatively unchanged for decades, though small modifications had been made throughout the years. The enduring image of George Washington, the first president of the United States, continued to serve as a symbol of strength, unity, and the ideals upon which the nation was built. But in 1997, this coin was not simply about honoring Washington. It was part of a larger, ever-evolving story. The Washington quarter was produced in two primary mints that year: the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Each of these facilities had its role in producing the millions of quarters that would circulate across the country. The Philadelphia Mint, with its long and storied history, was responsible for the bulk of the production. This facility churned out an impressive 491,421,000 quarters in 1997, a staggering number reflecting the demand for coinage in a growing economy. Meanwhile, the Denver Mint produced a smaller yet significant quantity of quarters, 661,689,000 in total. These two mints combined to produce a total of over 1.15 billion quarters, ensuring that the nation had more than enough small change to meet the needs of daily transactions. As the coins rolled off the presses, the minting process was far from simple. Each coin was carefully struck by a series of dies, which would impress the design onto the coin's surface. However, not all quarters are made equal. Variations in the striking process, the quality of the dies, and the handling of the coins could result in slight differences from one piece to another. For collectors, these differences can be crucial. A quarter from 1997, like any coin, could vary in quality, condition, and the sharpness of its details, depending on how it was struck and how it was handled throughout its life. For most Americans, the 1997 quarter circulated through wallets, vending machines, and pockets, serving as everyday currency. However, for collectors, the hunt for exceptional examples began. Coins that were in excellent condition, unblemished by scratches or heavy wear, were highly sought after. While circulated examples of the 1997 quarter can be found in abundance, finding one in near mint or uncirculated condition requires a keen eye and some luck. For those looking for the ultimate treasure, it was the proof quarters that became the crown jewels. Proof coins, which were specially minted for collectors, were produced at the San Francisco Mint. Unlike the coins produced for general circulation, proof coins were struck multiple times using specially polished dies to create a mirror-like finish. This process resulted in coins with crisp details, flawless surfaces, and a brilliance that made them stand out from the everyday quarters people encountered. The 1997 proof quarter, with its immaculate finish, was a true marvel of minting craftsmanship, and it became highly coveted by numismatists around the world. These proof coins were also often sold in sets, giving collectors a chance to own a complete collection of coins minted that year. Of course, no discussion of a coin's value would be complete without considering the impact of rarity and demand. The 1997 quarter was not a rare coin in terms of its production numbers. After all, over 1 billion of them were minted. However, rarity is not just about how many coins were produced. It's about the availability of high-quality examples. A quarter that has remained in pristine condition, untouched by the years of circulation, can be worth significantly more than its face value. This is where the collector's expertise comes into play. Professional coin grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, offer a standardized way of grading coins based on their condition, which can greatly affect their value on the market. In addition to the standard circulation quarters, 1997 also marked the continuation of the state quarter program, which had begun the previous year. These state quarters featured unique designs to commemorate each of the 50 states in the Union. While the 1997 quarter didn't have a state-specific design, it's important to understand the context in which it was minted. By the time the state quarter program reached 1997, it had already begun to capture the public's imagination and drive up demand for quarters from different years and mints. Collectors of state quarters often sought to complete their collections, and as a result, the 1997 quarter, even though part of the broader Washington quarter series, could sometimes be overlooked in the pursuit of the more unique state quarter designs. But despite the overshadowing popularity of the state quarters, the 1997 Washington quarter remains significant in its own right. The 1997 coin stands as a testament to a period of transition. As the 20th century drew to a close, the United States was on the cusp of profound change. The end of the Cold War, the rise of the Internet, and the evolving political landscape all shaped the world around the mint. And through it all, the humble quarter continued to play its role in the economy, whether as loose change or a treasured collectible. For modern collectors, the 1997 quarter offers a fascinating glimpse into a moment in history. The coin itself may be modest, but its place in the broader context of numismatics reveals much about how coins transcend their simple function as currency. They carry stories, memories, and significance far beyond their metal content. The 1997 quarter is no different. It is more than just a piece of the late 20th century. It is a link between the past and the future, a reminder of the world that was and the world that was yet to come. Top 6. The year was 2006, and the United States was deep into a cultural and political period of transformation. The nation was increasingly becoming a global powerhouse in technology, finance, and innovation. But amidst the rapidly changing world, a quiet, almost unnoticed event occurred that would captivate collectors and enthusiasts for years to come. The release of the 2006 Nebraska quarter. It's easy to overlook something as seemingly insignificant as a coin. After all, the quarter has been a staple of American currency for over 70 years by this point. But when you look closer, you realize that every coin, even one as familiar as a quarter, carries with it a deep and powerful story. And in the case of the 2006 Nebraska quarter, that story starts with history, pride, and a deep sense of identity. This specific quarter was part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The program was designed to commemorate each state's history, culture, and heritage by releasing a unique design every year for all 50 states. The 2006 Nebraska quarter, in particular, was the 37th coin in the series and featured a design that spoke not only to Nebraska's agricultural roots, but also to its significance in American history. But to truly understand the importance of the 2006 Nebraska quarter, we need to step back into the historical context of the state itself. Nebraska became the 37th state to join the Union on March 1, 1867. At the time, the United States was still recovering from the effects of the Civil War. The country was in a period of profound reconstruction, and the state of Nebraska was quickly becoming a crucial part of the national landscape. Known for its wide-open spaces, rolling plains, and agricultural legacy, Nebraska played a vital role in the development of the American frontier. In 1867, Nebraska was not just a new state, it was a symbol of the westward expansion. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 would bring thousands of settlers, and Nebraska quickly became a crucial hub for agriculture and trade. It was a state with a deep sense of independence and an enduring spirit, and these qualities were beautifully captured on the 2006 quarter. The design of the 2006 Nebraska quarter was the result of a collaborative effort between the state of Nebraska and the U.S. Mint. The coin features a striking design that showcases the iconic image of a cowgirl riding a horse set against the backdrop of Nebraska's famous rolling plains. In the foreground, there is a silhouette of a pioneer, a reminder of the people who shaped the state's history. The coin also includes a simple yet powerful inscription, Nebraska 1867. At first glance, the design seems simple, but upon closer inspection, you begin to appreciate the depth of its meaning. The image of the cowgirl and the horse is a nod to Nebraska's deep agricultural heritage, while the silhouette of the pioneer calls back to the state's role in shaping the American frontier. Nebraska, with its vast prairies, open skies, and hardworking people, is a land of opportunity and perseverance. These qualities are immortalized in this quarter, which serves as a tribute to the state's legacy. Minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, the 2006 Nebraska quarter was produced with the same care and precision that goes into all U.S. coins. In fact, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these quarters, approximately 137 million in total, split between the two mints. These coins were released into circulation and made their way into the pockets of everyday Americans. Yet, just like any coin, the 2006 Nebraska quarter tells a story of rarity and condition, and not all of these coins are created equal. For collectors, the real value of the 2006 Nebraska quarter comes from its condition and the story it tells. A coin that has been handled roughly, tossed around in pockets or vending machines, will have little value beyond its face value. However, coins that have been carefully preserved, those that have never been circulated, are worth much more. These uncirculated or proof versions are coveted by collectors who seek coins that display sharp details, a smooth surface, and an overall pristine appearance. Coins graded as high as MS 65 or higher by professional grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, can fetch a premium in the market. Despite being released in large quantities, the 2006 Nebraska quarter holds special appeal due to the unique designs in the state quarters program. Each of these quarters tells a different story of American heritage, and the Nebraska coin is no exception. It's not just a piece of currency. It's a snapshot of a particular moment in time. a commemoration of a state that helped define the American West. One of the most important aspects of the 2006 Nebraska Quarters appeal to collectors is its connection to the larger state quarters program. The program sparked a nationwide interest in coin collecting. People of all ages became fascinated with the idea of owning a piece of American history. For some, collecting quarters from each state became a hobby, a way to explore the history, geography, and culture of the United States. And for others, the state quarters program was an investment opportunity, as the values of certain coins increased over time due to rarity and demand. Nebraska's design was one of the more visually striking coins in the series. While it did not have the flashiness of some of the other states' designs, states like Hawaii with its bright colors and unique symbolism, the Nebraska quarter resonated deeply with those who appreciated the state's agricultural roots and its contributions to the fabric of American history. The depiction of the cowgirl and the pioneer, against the vast backdrop of the Nebraska plains, was a perfect reflection of the state's hardworking spirit and its crucial role in the development of the United States. But what makes the Nebraska quarter particularly interesting is the rarity of certain varieties within the issue. While most of the 2006 Nebraska quarters are common, there are certain coins that have emerged with unique characteristics. These varieties often occur due to slight mistakes or differences in the minting process, such as die cracks, double strikes, or misaligned images. For collectors, these error coins are highly prized, as they represent a rare mistake made during production, adding a layer of intrigue and value to the coin. As we move further into the 21st century, the 2006 Nebraska quarter continues to hold its place in the hearts of collectors. Despite being a product of a coin program that has since concluded, the Nebraska quarter remains a symbol of a state's rich history and its contribution to the nation. For those who understand its significance, this coin holds a special place, not only as a collectible but as a piece of American heritage that tells the story of Nebraska, its people, and its place in the broader narrative of the United States. The value of a 2006 Nebraska quarter is influenced by factors such as its condition, rarity, and demand within the numismatic market. While the face value of the coin is just 25 cents, certain high-grade examples can fetch much more. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition, particularly those with mint errors or varieties, can command premiums that range from a few dollars to several hundred, depending on the coin's quality and the collector's interest. For anyone looking to invest in coins or expand their collection, the 2006 Nebraska quarter is a piece of history worth considering. Top 7 in 2006, amidst a rapidly changing world, a small piece of American history was quietly circulating in pockets and purses across the United States. The 2006 North Dakota quarter. To most, it seemed like just another coin in the ever-growing collection of state quarters. But to those who appreciate numismatics, it was much more than that. This quarter was a direct link to a state whose history, rich in Native American culture, agriculture, and the exploration of the American frontier, would be immortalized through this coin. The 2006 North Dakota quarter was part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This ambitious program sought to celebrate each state's unique history, culture, and natural beauty through the design of a special quarter. The 2006 North Dakota quarter, issued as the 39th coin in the series, was no exception. Its design would capture a critical moment in North Dakota's history, marking its statehood in 1889 and offering a snapshot of the state's identity. But to fully appreciate the significance of this quarter, we must first take a journey back to the year 1889, the year North Dakota became the 39th state to join the Union. At the time, the United States was expanding westward, and the Great Plains were opening up for settlement. The discovery of rich soil and fertile farmland, coupled with the completion of the railroad, turned North Dakota into an agricultural powerhouse. But the state's development wasn't just about farming. It was about the resilient people who settled there, enduring harsh winters, making their mark on the land, and contributing to the growth of the country as a whole. In the late 19th century, North Dakota was a land of pioneers, Native American tribes, and early settlers. The state's vast plains, dotted with fertile soil and great stretches of open space, presented both challenges and opportunities. The harsh climate, with its brutal winters and scorching summers, required the strength and determination of those who chose to settle in the region. But these settlers, alongside the native Sioux and other indigenous tribes, played a crucial role in shaping the state's identity. Fast forward to the 21st century, and North Dakota's story would be captured on a quarter designed to commemorate the state's legacy. The 2006 North Dakota quarter was one of the last coins to be released in the state quarters program, making it a piece of history for collectors who had followed the entire series. The quarter features a powerful design that captures North Dakota's agricultural heritage and the spirit of the state's early settlers. The reverse side of the 2006 North Dakota quarter depicts a bison, standing proudly in the foreground, with the Great Plains stretching out behind it. The bison, once nearly driven to extinction, is a symbol of the American frontier and an important part of North Dakota's history. For centuries, the bison roamed freely across the plains, providing food, clothing, and tools to the Native American tribes that lived there. After the bison population was decimated in the late 19th century, efforts to restore them became an integral part of North Dakota's conservation efforts. Above the bison, the words North Dakota and 1889 are inscribed, marking the year the state became a part of the Union. Below the bison, the words legendary and prairie are featured, evoking the vast and iconic landscape that defines much of North Dakota's appeal. The design is a celebration of the state's natural beauty, agricultural strength, and resilience in the face of adversity. It's a tribute to the pioneers who helped build the state and the Native American tribes who continue to play an important role in its history. The 2006 North Dakota quarter is significant not only for its design, but also for the technical process behind its creation. As with other coins in the state quarters program, the quarter was produced at the U.S. Mint facilities in both Philadelphia and Denver. The minting process itself is a complex and intricate one. The coins were struck using a combination of dyes, which transferred the design from master artwork to the coin surface. After the designs were applied, the coins underwent a process of inspection and quality control to ensure they met the Mint's exacting standards. In total, the U.S. Mint produced over 150 million 2006 North Dakota quarters. This large mintage ensured that the quarter would circulate widely, becoming part of the daily currency exchange for millions of Americans. While the quarter was intended for circulation, collectors quickly began to seek out uncirculated and proof versions, which were minted in smaller numbers and featured higher quality finishes. The proof versions of the 2006 North Dakota quarter, struck at the San Francisco Mint, were produced with a special process that gave them a mirror-like finish and sharper details than their circulating counterparts. These proof coins, often sold in sets or individually, were highly coveted by collectors for their flawless appearance and limited availability. When you hold one of these proof coins in your hand, you can appreciate the care and precision that went into its creation. It is a testament to the U.S. Mint's commitment to excellence in coin production. As with all coins, the value of the 2006 North Dakota quarter is influenced by several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. While the face value of the coin is just 25 cents, a coin in exceptional condition or with a rare minting error can fetch far more. For example, coins that are graded as MS 65 or higher, meaning they are near perfect in their minting and handling, can see their value increase significantly. Additionally, quarters from the San Francisco Mint, as well as those with special minting varieties, can carry a premium as well. While the 2006 North Dakota quarter is not as rare as some other coins in the state quarters program, it remains an essential part of any complete collection. The coin's design, depicting the bison and the vast prairie landscape, speaks to the essence of North Dakota, making it a favorite among collectors interested in the rich history and culture of the United States. The coin encapsulates the story of a state that embodies the spirit of the American frontier, rugged, resilient, and proud. The 2006 North Dakota quarter, like many state quarters, serves as more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of North Dakota's identity and its place in the larger narrative of the United States. It is a reminder of the challenges faced by the people who helped shape the state and the natural beauty that continues to define it today. And for collectors, it is a piece of history, a tangible connection to the past that carries with it the spirit of a state and the promise of future generations. As we consider the long-term value of the 2006 North Dakota quarter, It is clear that this coin will continue to hold a special place in the hearts of collectors for years to come. Whether you are just beginning your journey into the world of coin collecting or you're a seasoned expert, the North Dakota quarter is a must-have for any collection. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of history, a tribute to the land, the people, and the spirit of North Dakota.